I was gonna wait for the countdown. But we don't have any time to waste. Okay, we don't have any time to waste. Let me pull up this light real quick. What is going on? How we doing, chat? What it do? What's popping? Let me know how the music is balanced with the mic and everything. Okay, cool. The chat is popping up. I wasn't sure if it was gonna pop up, but I see now it's popping up. We're good. We got some breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. Breaking news. Okay. Also, guys, make sure to let me know about the IO levels. Oh, see. Okay. I see my boy Christian. Are they with that? That's good. So I was sitting here, right? I'm not gonna lie. I feel a little bit under the weather. I'm a little bit concerned, but not really. Okay. But this gave me like a stem shot. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel a bolt of energy, and we're gonna have to discuss this breaking news here by the homie Jason Schreier. All right. So here's what we got going on. Okay. Let's read the first tweet here, and then we'll go into the article and skim through it and read for it ourselves. Okay. Make sure to leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it, as well as hit subscribe to PlayStation Story so keep up with the latest and greatest in PlayStation. Down below, find links to our Discord, our Twitter, our Anchor link, all that great stuff down below. Road to Forbidden West is pulling up. Horizon Zero Dawn stream series is pulling up. Fret not. I know I've been a little bit not active, but we're getting back into the swing of things. We're going to get it going, okay? But let's read these tweets here. Jason Schreier. I may need to zoom in, actually, a little bit, so y'all can see it a little bit more thoroughly. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can read these words. Y'all see what's going on here. Scoop. Sony is planning a new subscription service, codenamed Spartacus, to take on Xbox Gamepass. It's being pitched as a 3-tier service that will merge PlayStation Now with PlayStation Plus. First up, can I get W's in the chat for that? Can I get W's in the chat for that? We have been asking for years now. Bundle PS Now and PS Plus. It has to happen eventually. It's a great idea. Let's do it. Let's get W's in the chat. I see my boy Owen. I see my boy George Lopez. Are you the George Lopez that was on my screen on Nickelodeon at like 2 a.m. as a kid? Were you? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But the Discord is always popping, just like Carlos said. Go down below in that description and check it out. But we're finally getting a tier of this service that will merge PS Now and PS Plus. Finally. You know what I'm saying? But the highest tier, my boys, read it with me, could include PS1, PS2, and PSP games. Oh, shit! Okay, that hurt my throat. That hurt. Okay, we do have another tweet, though. Also, if this article doesn't bring up Vita games at all, I'm gonna be a little bit salty. I'm gonna throw it out there. I'll be a little bit salty. Whew. But here's what the second tweet says here. This new service expected in the spring. Oh, we got a date? we got a time frame of release? Okay. This new service expected in the spring will likely retain the PlayStation Plus branding, as they should. That's a great idea. PlayStation Plus is popular. Why even throw in a new name? Why even confuse the people? Oh shit. I spilled my coffee. Hold on. Everyone take a little coffee break, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I think it's a positive that they're keeping the PlayStation Plus brand. That's what I would do. I would just make a higher tier of PS Plus, right? Don't expect Sony to include its big new games day one like Gamepass does, but the expectation is a stronger offering than PlayStation Now. Okay. Interesting turn. I just read that for the first time, you know what I'm saying? So maybe it's not the Game Pass, but hey, it's a service that's at least taking it on. Let's get into the article here. Oh, this is so bright. Oh my god. I need to lower it down, man. I need to lower down this brightness settings right quick. How do I do that? Real quick. Hold up. Nope. Right there. Let's just lower it down a little bit, because you know. It's a little bit too bright for your boy. I wish you could just black out any page, you know? That would be very nice, but let's do it to 10. I think that's gonna be fine. I can still read it, you know? We're all good. Okay. So this got posted, of course, by Jason Schreier. Let me actually add this link in the description. I'm putting it in there right now in case y'all want to follow along. I'll also drop it in the chat as well. Let me just do this. Spartacus service Bloomberg article. Bet. I keep spelling Spartacus wrong. But okay, that's in the description. And there it is in the chat as well, in case y'all want to follow along. PlayStation plans new service to take on Xbox Game Pass. Let me also zoom in a little bit on this right here. Oh wait, I'm zooming in the wrong screen. LMAO. Okay, let's go over here. Okay. Sony Group Corporation's PlayStation division is planning a new subscription service to compete with rival Microsoft Corp's popular Xbox Game Pass, according to people familiar with Sony's plans and documents reviewed by Bloomberg. The service, codenamed Spartacus, will allow PlayStation owners to pay a monthly fee for access to a catalog of modern and classic games, said the people, who asked not to be identified because they weren't authorized to speak to the press about the plans. The offering will likely be available on the smash hit PlayStation 4, which has sold more than 160 million units, and the elusive successor to PlayStation 5, which launched more than a year ago, but is still difficult to buy due to supply chain issues. You know what I'm saying? Let me take out this giant ad real quick. Okay. Damn. Okay. When it launches, expected in the spring, the service will merge Sony's two existing subscription plans, PlayStation Plus and PlayStation Now. That's, yeah, okay. Currently, PlayStation Plus is required for most online multiplayer games and offers free monthly titles, while PlayStation Now allows users to stream or download older games. Documents reviewed by Bloomberg suggest that Sony plans to retain the PlayStation Plus branding, but phase out PlayStation Now. I see. I call that a smart move. Let me know down here in the, you know what? Give me a 1 if you think it's smart to phase out PlayStation Now and just make the subscription that you buy on PlayStation hardware, PlayStation Plus, right? Or a 2 if you think it's a bad idea to phase out PS Now. Let me know your thoughts in that chat. Let me know. Details on Spartacus may still not be finalized, but documentation reviewed by Bloomberg outlines a service with 3 tiers. The first would include existing PlayStation Plus benefits. Okay, so we have, you know what? I'm gonna start writing these down. Hold up. You know what? No, I'm not. It's fine. So the first tier would include existing PlayStation Plus benefits. So I'm assuming online play, the free games, the cloud storage, etc. Right? The second would offer a large catalog of PlayStation 4 and eventually PlayStation 5 games. Okay. The third tier would add extended demos, game streaming, and a library of classic PS1, PS2, PS3, and PSP games. A representative from PlayStation didn't immediately respond to a request for comment. This is the big thing here, right? Number 1, where the hell is the Vita? I understand the Vita not being here just because, like, you know, there's touchscreen controllers that you gotta deal with, and that's a big hoopla. You know, that's a lot to get around, I suppose. You know what I'm saying? Like, and there are plenty of teams that went defunct, right? Like the Unit 13 developers, they don't exist anymore. Like there's a lot of critically acclaimed games on Vita that their developers were either axed by Sony themselves or just closed down naturally. So I understand, like, I see why it is unfortunate that we don't have Vita games, but it is what it is. You hate to see it. Put some respect on the Vita. Thank you, Owen. Put some respect on the Vita's name. You know what I'm saying? Although the PlayStation has outsold the Xbox in recent years, Sony has lagged behind Microsoft on the subscription front. With this new structure, Sony will look to compete with an Xbox feature that has been popular and lucrative. Microsoft Game Pass, which is often dubbed the Netflix of games, has more than 18 million subscribers. It allows users to pay $10 to $15 a month for unlimited access to several hundred games. Xbox has built its overall strategy and the service in recent years, putting all of its internally published games on Game Pass as soon as they're released. Xbox has also made big acquisitions such as Bethesda Softworks last year for $7.5 billion, with the goal of bolstering the Game Pass library. Sony is putting resources into expanding its efforts into cloud gaming. The people familiar with plans said Microsoft's xCloud game streaming service became widely available earlier this year. Oh, that's it? Okay, that's it. Damn. Kind of left me hanging. You know what I'm saying? Let's zoom out a little bit. All right, so I'm seeing a lot of ones saying that it's a good idea for them to what's the name? Phase out PS Now and just have PS Plus be the one subscription that you get. I think that's a very smart move, honestly. Can I give it a 3 that it's smart, but I hope Now is improved? Yeah, that's the biggest thing here. So let's, again, this article did not address the biggest issue I feel like with PS Now is a lot of people feel this way as well, and that is that we need the ability to download the games on the streaming service, period. It cannot be just a streaming service. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think that we're just not ready for that right now. Just speaking to America alone, right? I know PlayStation is an international brand, and there's a lot of other places that have way better internet than us, but our ISP infrastructure is still really behind the times, right? And I don't think a lot of people are ready for just purely streaming content, right? Let alone streaming games, which takes a lot more bandwidth because you have to send inputs to the actual server to manufacture in your game. You know what I'm saying? So that's a big thing too. I think downloading games needs to be essential for this. This would be that would be the biggest boon that this service could have. Pricing is also a question. I wonder if they're gonna change the pricing of it. I imagine they would. I can see that being a real thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's, I think, 47 or 48 million PS Plus subscribers, and I think there's around 6 to 5 PS Now subscribers, right? Something like that. 6 to 5 million, excuse me. 6 to 5 million subscribers on PS Now, and I thought low key they would never do it because we have people paying for both. So why even bundle it together, right? Like, if you're already making profit, you're already doing your thing, why change was not fixed? But I like that we are seeing a change here. You know what I'm saying? I have long said PlayStation Now and PS Plus should be bundled together, and this tier system sounds great. So we have, just to go over it one more time, let's see, where do they talk about tiers? Where do they talk about tiers? Where is that? Here it is. The first tier would include existing PS Plus benefits. So that's just, I mean, you know what? Right there, actually, there is going to be a change in price. If they're talking about tiers, that's already a given that they will be changing the price of these different tiers. That totally makes sense, right? So that's a given right there. So the first tier would just be regular PS Plus, right? And then the second would offer a large catalog of PlayStation 4 and eventually PS5 games. So I'm thinking similar to the PS Plus collection, right? Which is essentially a large catalog of PS4 games that will eventually add PS5 games in the future. Okay. I see that. So we're not talking day and date here, but we're talking over the course of time, putting it on this service. Okay. I like it. I like the idea, because I don't think anyone here should be holding their breath on having games be day and date. That's very clear, not what PlayStation wants to do. They make a ton of money off of first party sales, even on third party as well. Like they always crush and dominate Xbox sales in terms of buying games like naturally from the store and everything, not from a service. So that makes sense why they wouldn't want to take that away, right? And just add this as an additional benefit, right? But now I put in the question like, okay, so, I just wonder the cadence of it too. Is this large catalog of PS4 and eventually PS5 games, is that going to rotate? Once again, I have been laughed out of the room multiple times when I bring up the prospect that I would like to see the PlayStation Plus collection live and be a breathing thing that rotates and changes and evolves every at least few months, right? I would even be happy with at least like every quarter, right? Like every 3-4 months we get a refresh of the PS Plus collection. So I wonder if that's going to be here in this. I'm not holding my breath for it, given that they haven't updated the PS Plus collection yet since the PS5 launched last year. So there is that. But the third tier would add extended demos. Extended demos, huh? Oh my God, that's the trials. That's the game trials they were testing. Yeah. That's the game trials where, like, what, you could play Death Stranding for like 6 hours. And there was another game as well. I think it was Little Sackboy: A Big Adventure, I think as well, was on that trial service. That I'm cool with. They gotta stop the whole the clock starts when you start downloading the game. That's boo-boo. Start the clock when you launch the client for the first time. That's what I say on that, and then that's all fine right there. Game streaming, so that's where, so the third tier is gonna be where PS Now seemingly lives. Interesting. And a library of classic PS1, PS2, PS3, and PSP games. A representative for PlayStation didn't immediately respond to a request for comment. Okay, so the third tier is going to have the extended demos, the PS Now streaming, and a library of classic PS1, PS2, PS3, and PSP games, all while also including a separate catalog. Oh, I see what they're doing here. I see. Okay, so they, okay, I see. So really, what they're doing is what I thought they were going to do, was that they were going to treat PlayStation Now as a legacy. Where's the fucking diagram? Y'all know what I'm bringing up. Hold on. Where is it? Oh, man. Where is that haunted image that we've been haunted for years at this point? This shit. Yes, sir. This right here. This right here. This right here. It's coming full circle, guys. Everyone, can I get GGs in the chat for that? Can I get W's in the chat for that? Standing ovation. Look at that. Look at that. So they are doing what I thought they should do, which is now PlayStation Now is becoming the answer to backwards compatibility, low key. You know what I'm saying? If this Bloomberg article is true, you know what I'm saying? I see. Okay, so I actually like this setup a lot. This actually makes a lot of sense, right? So you have the regular subscription that goes unchanged, PS Plus, have fun. You know what I'm saying? Nothing's changing with that. I bet the price wouldn't change for that either, right? And then we have the second tier that is going to bring you a catalog like the PlayStation Plus collection of newer games that are on PS4 and PS5. And then we're going to have a third tier that has the PS Plus benefits, has the PS4 and PS5 libraries. So those are separately siloed, right? The more modern titles, right? And then we have the classic titles in the third tier that I hope is downloadable as well. The fact that this article splits up the game streaming and the library is something that we could possibly look into, right? You know what I'm saying? That could possibly be what they're saying here, is that, hey, they will be separated. You won't need to stream the PS1, PS2, and PS3 and PSP games, right? I could see that being the case. But in the game streaming, will that also support the catalog of PS4 and PS5 games? I wonder. Like, is game streaming just gonna be a thing that you can do across even the library of classic games, right? Like even PS1, PS2, PS3, and PSP games that are on that library of classic games, as well as the PS4 and PS5 catalogs. I wonder if that's what they're doing, and they're having game streaming be an optional feature as opposed to a requirement for this service. That would be insane. And it seems like the way they split that up, maybe it's true. You know, we'll see. We'll see. I like it. I like the extended demos too. I wonder, I mean, not even I wonder, I bet that's going to be, I wonder if they would do that for like brand new games, you know? Like, could you try, you know, God of War Ragnarok, right? 5 hours or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Could be interesting. Now, I want to be also very, very clear here. I'm biased. Obviously, I'm biased, right? So I am looking at this and seeing what would be the best possible scenario, but I could also see them having the game streaming still be with the library of classic games, and that's how you access those games. That could definitely be something that still happens. That would definitely be an L, you know what I'm saying? But the fact that they separate it gives me a little bit of hope, but I'm not gonna sit here and say that that is for sure gonna happen, you know what I'm saying? What does our Christian say? I took it the opposite way since it's in the same tier, but I just wish there was a bit more specificity here. Well, yeah, you know, I mean, obviously, you know, I mean, I also feel like this is a lot of information. This is obviously a part 2 to Jim Ryan saying, hey, we are working on a Game Pass, you know, competitor, right? And I think doing a Trojan horse type of style of thing, of putting it within the bounds of PlayStation Plus, is a very smart thing to do. PlayStation Plus is popular. The new games always trend, you know what I'm saying? We love, for better or for worse, by the way. For better or for worse, they trend. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Godfall. We'll talk about that on Monday. You know what I'm saying? But rather than have a new service, you might as well bolster and adapt and change PlayStation Plus to being a true plus to your PlayStation experience. I think this is, so far, I'm liking the way this is split up. I'm liking it. The pricing is always a question. You know what I'm saying? Definitely, for sure. And the question of, is your tier worth it to you? That's always a question as well. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have to see. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have to see. But I think this is a great move. I'm liking the way this is sounding. You know what I'm saying? I'm liking the way it's sounding. Game Pass Ultimate already includes gold at $15 a month. That's the price point Sony should aim for. I forget how the PlayStation Plus tiers break up depending on like month and stuff like that. I know for a year, I just pay a year. It's $60 I pay for a year, and then I pay PS Now $10 a month. That's what I'm paying for right now. So. And yes, I'm definitely overpaying for fucking PS Now because that's $120 a month. I mean, a year, which is wild. But yeah, I wonder. So, I wonder how they're gonna do it. I wonder how they're gonna split it up. 10 months for a 25 for 3. Wait, what? $10 for a month for PS Plus and $25 for 3 months. Okay, so either $100, $120, or $60. I think that could be an acceptable way to price out the tiers, right? Having $60 PS Plus base benefit, don't change that. That's just what we've been accustomed to. Have a $100 tier with the PS4 and PS5 games. I think that's an acceptable price. You know what I'm saying? And have then the $120 tier for the third tier. Y'all already know. I'm already paying that top tier. You know what I'm saying? Y'all already know. You know what I'm saying? Y'all already know what's going down. I got PS Now for $45 for the year. That's a good deal. I pay $120 like a dumbass, but you know, it is what it is. And Jeff B. Gaming, that's exactly the thing that people don't want to hear. But it's true. You know, it's true. The games are incredibly better on PS Plus than like Xbox Games of Gold, which has been just a literal trash fire and just been completely useless to a lot of people, you know. But Game Pass is really what they're aiming to hit next. You know what I'm saying? It is still going to be a thing that will give Game Pass the edge, right? Of having those first party titles be, things that you get included in Game Pass. That's still going to be a chip on its shield in terms of comparing it with Spartacus, right? This PlayStation streaming service, right? But I think if the next best thing they do, I think the way they get around this is if they have those extended demos be for all new first party games, which I'm not holding my breath for. I don't think they would do that, but if they did, it's not a 1-to-1, but hey, you know, we're getting close. You know what I'm saying? But I digress. I think this is looking good. I like what we're seeing here for sure. You know what I'm saying? I love even just at the top, PlayStation Plus and PlayStation Now being bundled together. I think it's a great thing that they should have been doing from the rip. But yeah, I like the 3 tiers. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section if you're watching it live on stream and or watching on video on demand after this gets uploaded to the channel. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I think that's about it. You know, I might go get a COVID test right now. I hope I don't have COVID. You know what I'm saying? That would suck. You know what I'm saying? Whew, that would suck. Let me take a sip. Cheers. Down below, links to our Discord server. We're always popping off in there. Our Twitter at PSOrsVids, as well as our Anchor link where you can follow when I finally get the behind the scenes stuff ready. Guys, I even have a co-host ready for Road to Forbidden West. Okay, if you're in the PlayStation community on Twitter, you definitely know this man. Okay, you definitely know this man. All right, that's all I'm saying. I can maybe drop a little hint too if you want me to. Do y'all want a hint as who's the co-host of Road to Forbidden West? You know what I'm saying? y'all definitely know him, okay? Y'all definitely know him. You know, I may or may not have been on his content in the past. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. If you want a little crumb or a little hint, I could maybe do that. You know what I'm saying? Before we wrap up, you know what I'm saying? While we're figuring out that answer, if I'm gonna give a little breadcrumb, follow those links down below in the description. Also, big shout out to my boy Christian Buckley in the chat, youtube.com/joyclicks. We're gonna be reacting to the Game Awards next week. Definitely be on tilt with that. Give people a small hint. Okay, give people a small hint, huh? He may or may not have a room of trophies. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Y'all know what I'm saying? Y'all know what I'm saying? That's it. That's all I'm gonna say. That's it. This is the little exclusive that I'm dropping here. That's it. It's okay. That's it. I'm done. That's it. I'm done. That's it. Links down below in the description. Hope y'all enjoyed the breakdown. And yeah, thank you all for watching. And as always, greatness awaits. I realized I realized the outro didn't actually run. I'm gonna run it again really quick. Okay, hold up.